Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
In fact, that reminded me that I'm actually, guys, I wanted to announce this, and it reminded me this, that I'm going to start a kids mindfulness teacher training program from New Year, especially with the tools to teach kids. So I'm going to do it in 2 levels, one for the kids, and then in the second level of that would be for teenagers. So that would be very interesting, and I will be giving the live classes maybe once a week or something like that.
Right.
It would be live. So good, interesting, huh? So yeah, we will talk about it later in more details. I is currently preparing the web page for that on the website.
It's funny you should mention that, though, because this week I was just thinking that there's a lot of CDs and stuff out there for younger kids, and my son always had a CD at night, taking him on lovely visualizations and stuff like that. It really helped. He's now listening to something on Spotify to help him, a sleep meditation. But I was thinking actually it would be really nice for teenagers in particular to have more access to live recorded meditations.
Yes. So eventually that will be built anyway during the training. It automatically, that's why I'm planning to do it live, so that all these things can be built up. And not only these random tools, but the structured way, because like we have in our training, the structured growth, one module creates the space for the another module. So we are going to do that. But I don't know, I can do it for teenagers first and kids later, because the tools are different, because kids tools are different, teenagers tools are different. So I was just thinking about doing it for kids first and then for teenagers, but we'll see. Yeah.
That's good.
This is what is needed. Many of my students, like in our Sangha only, many are mothers of kids and also teenagers, and they all like to raise kids cautiously, right? With all that, So
and I think there's also a lot missing for teenagers, certainly in England, unless you're linked to a church or something, about really understanding the truth of the spirit, truth of the higher self, and that's just not in their language anywhere. And I think that's something that's really fundamental and really missing.
Yes, absolutely. I realized it, and that is actually very important, because I always feel that if kids are taught about mindfulness, meditation, spirituality, and their inner self, I would not have any need to give these classes anymore to anyone, because everybody would just know it in the childhood. And I don't know why this is nowhere in the entire world. This is a basic part of the whole education system. But somehow whatever has been there now, and our level, whatever we can change, wherever we can create this impact in the system. And also because then there would be more professionals teaching kids about mindfulness. The system, the government, the universities, the education system would become more aware about the need. Shubhile, what are you doing? Just close your...
Mostly they come about 10-20 people come to the call.
Wait, that I have to meet her.
Weekly, but now he's doing every 2 weeks.
Shubhile?
And
Here. Yep. Okay. So what has happened that for many years, this has not really became the part of the basic education system for the kids, but I really want to spread it in kids and teenagers, so that we always nurture them as conscious individuals. And I don't need to work on people for their recovery, because this is what I don't like. I love to work people for their growth. Only when we create this kind of society, which kids are the future of the society, where we are raising conscious individuals, it would be beautiful. That would be real impact of life. So I've been working with many people, uh, transforming, and now is the time that we all go and we help kids so that we can create a better society. Right? How is the idea?
It's very good because I also get a lot of teenagers, especially the people over here, and once they they go through. It's a very common thing, but they go through a lot of heart problems, heartaches, and the let go issues, and it starts building. I think from the age of 17, 18, because since kids they have been mentally prepared like that. So yes, it will really help if it reach out to the right teenagers.
Right. Okay, good. So yeah, we got to do that. Also, this also remind me that I would again like to request all of you guys that keep spreading the light of meditation, keep spreading the light of consciousness whenever, wherever you get a chance. All right. But also at the same time, don't do it with great excitement. You have to do it with great enthusiasm, but not with excitement. Because in excitement, you will make people fearful of you. They will start to run away from you. But you need to create a space where they should feel safe, honored, and not judged, so that they love to come back to you. So don't just reach them all the time, but create a space of a cautious friend. Right. I was listening to this song of Madonna yesterday, Papa Don't Preach. So it is like this, that we have to create a space where they can come back to us as friends and not to make them afraid of yourself, right? Wonderful. Okay. And so, Meenakshi, Nidhi, Kanika, you guys are now from the same batch. We invited more people, but somehow they cannot join. What is that you want to share? Anybody?
I would like to share this. So, since the time I'm back from Rishikesh and I've been practicing, let's say I was trying to do 21 days, but I've realized मेरा alternate days होता है. But after doing this practice regularly, there are a lot of things that have changed for me, like, small, small things. Just to give an example, if I am going anywhere today, I just don't do mindless shopping नहीं होता है. अब 10 बार सोचती हूँ, need है, desire है, like.
Speak in English. Everybody has to understand it.
Sorry,
You are
yeah.
sharing good thing.
So now when I go out, I will think like 10 times, is this a need or is this a desire? If it if it is a need, do I need it right now, or is it okay to, keep it in my list for later on? So that has like helped a lot. Also, I
So it
finally,
is saving you some money and also saving you from mindless shopping. This
oh
is what.
yes, and it's a very wonderful thing, but I am doing that with my thoughts also.
Wonderful.
I am more at peace, like literally, and I'm managing my time wonderfully. So there is like procrastination is almost less by 80%.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So it's helping me a lot.
Wonderful.
So I kind of plan to work on myself for one more month, that is December. And then from Jan onwards, I plan to do other things with respect to my career. Like I plan to move a step up in my career.
Beautiful. Good. So this is something wonderful what you said, that first you started with, implementing the being more mindful in your outer things. For example, you took an example of shopping, that I cannot do mindless shopping now. It is mindful shopping, and this is how you are doing that. Okay, whether this thing in my shopping list, or when you go to the market, you see whether you really need it or it's just a desire. And if it is a desire, you don't do it. If it is a need, if it is a real need, or it is a need of later time, and you are
Yeah.
like this. And then you said that you are doing the same thing with the thoughts, and this is something very amazing. It's such a simple formula. It's just like take your thoughts as your shopping list. Right. And then, for example, when you are sitting, you see, you watch your thoughts also like this, mindfully, that these thoughts are currently you need these thoughts, they are out of your need, or they are out of your desires, or your past, or your future, your wishes, or your fears, or they are really needed. And if they are not needed, they are from any other list, you don't need to pay attention to them. But when they are needed, again, you need to check another way, that are they really needed right now? Especially when you sit in meditation, not many thoughts come, and you can just filter them out like this, that are they really needed right now, or I can think about that later, then put them into contemplation, that okay, I'll decide about this thing in the evening at 4 p.m. for 30 minutes. I'll sit on this and I will finish and finalize it. And then if you do that, you realize that you actually are left with very less thoughts, or loss of thoughts. You don't get any thought, because you know that the thought will come, and then you have a way to process them. And this then becomes a very amazing automated habit, that anytime any thought comes, you just process it. You just put them in this automated processing, and automatically it helps you develop a calm and quiescent mind. Right. So it's a good trick.
Yes.
As you do your shopping, as you deal with your mind thoughts. Good going, Nidhi.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful journey after coming back. Wonderful means the reality gave me tight slaps when I came back, because I had more days than everybody else in India. But yeah, I did go through a lot of emotions and whatever not, but the emotions are not bad emotions, but it was like reality check that, okay, these are things I really need to let go. So I think I'm just going to put them all under decluttering of the thoughts, relationships, household things, to like tiny, weeny things that I couldn't let go. I was like ready to just chuck it away. I'm like, okay, I have too many things in this house, or too many things, or too many, even friendships became different, because I had a friend of mine whom I surprisingly know her for about, I don't know, 25 years. And suddenly she says, I don't understand what you speak. I said, good riddance. Go find your way, and I'm finding my way. So I think I've become, yes, I can actually literally say no, which was my hardest thing when before I came to Rishikesh. Now I can actually say no means no without any further explanations. And then furthermore, I could just tell myself, why rush into things when you don't need to rush? Really think about what you really want to do, since it's a month of December. Yeah, take some time. And yes, I have been doing my 0 hour literally every day, which was the biggest problem I had before. It's always the me time, and then I get regression. Oh my God, I didn't do my me time. But now it seems to be the moment we changed it to 0 hour, it's easy. I don't even like create an hour for it, but it happens on its own. And the greatest thing I think is attachment. Like, before coming to Rishikesh, I had so much of fear of being attached with uh, anybody and everybody. But right now, people around me are actually saying, you are very detached with us. Like, certain times I become very quiet, or I just don't feel like talking. So I think on the whole, I'm happy. I'm happy, I'm peaceful, and I'm very joyful. So everything I do, I have a lot of happiness. And yeah, another thing is also acceptance. Because actually right now, honestly, I am going through a phase where, because my dog has been with me for 15 years and she's going through this phase where I know I need to let her go, kind of thing, which is hard for me. Those of you who have dogs, you know, it's very difficult with dogs attachment. But somehow or other, deep down, I have this thing like, no, you know, she's a soul, she has to go. So sort of going there somewhere. And that actually happened because I have this acceptance and I understand that we are all souls, we're only here temporary purpose and we're not here for long. So yeah, so that's happening. And yes, Master Dave, thank you. I think I managed, I have 7 students today for this 21 days program. Coincidentally, they're all women. Don't ask me why, but it happens to be that. But what I'm enjoying with them is that they are willing to come forward and practice it, and without questions, in the sense, not question, but without doubt in themselves. And I'm enjoying that sessions. So thank you so much for all the ideas and teachings, because those things opened up my mind. And yeah, thank you, everyone.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Meenakshi. All beautiful. So those who don't know, Meenakshi was just here for 40 days, did the whole 40 days here of her program, 100, 200, 300, and then spiritual growth booster. And now she's back and she's doing this 21 days live meditation program. And she's having this 7 students, which is very good, very beautiful, doing the Zoom meeting. And on New Year, we will also be doing 121-day marathon of under Soulversity, where we'll be doing this because it would be a New Year kind of thing of creating the energy for and preparing yourself for the New Year. And it would be designed in a way that we cover all the aspects, all the energy aspects actually by different meditations. So there would be, each meditation would be there for 3 days. So there would be several meditations to cover all the aspects to prepare ourselves on the energy level. All right. So Mukta is currently preparing the web page for that as well. And we will launch it again soon. So yeah, good. And so this is something wonderful, Meenakshi, that it's happening and the 7 people are there and it's good. When you will be delivering things with them, know that you will see your reflection in them. And you will come to know what's happening with them. You will, but a time will come when you will also start to get affected by their emotions and their cleansing process, because it is intensive thing what you are doing. You have to be aware of not to get affected by their emotions, but to get a kind of guidance or information about their emotions so that you can guide them rightly. You know, you need to feel their emotions, yes, but you don't need to be affected by them. Otherwise, you will not be able to guide them. So that is the difference between empathy and compassion. And you need to be compassionate masters, right?
Yep.
You're not empathetic. So you feel their emotions, but don't get affected by them. Because this time will come, right? And it is good because you see, the more you will put yourself out there in front of universe and start becoming a channel of it, start channeling the energy beautifully with all the pure intention to people, universe becomes very interested in you. So you have already kind of registered your presence in universe. Now, when universe becomes interested in you, the first thing universe does is it takes your exam. It does not immediately comes and hug you. It takes your exam because you have invited universe to become interested in you. So universe will check whether you are really worth it or not. The universe takes exam. And you got to be ready for that. And that exam is not an exam, that actually a blessing. Take that exam just as a blessing always. Because in that exam, universe is already preparing you for something bigger. And you see instant result. Right. So this is also the opportunity for you to take the jump again on whatever level universes decided for you, wherever your soul actually longs to go, because it's your individual soul journey. I don't know, everybody have our own soul journey, and everybody has a direct connection with the divine, with the existence, with universe. Yeah, but when you put yourself out there, you attract universe attention, and then you start getting into the exam, which is beautiful, right? So don't get affected, feel others' emotions, don't get affected by them, so that you can guide them. And in the process, be so purified and truthful that when you see some emotion in other, check whether do you also have it inside you, and let it go. Because in your letting, wherever you find a block, in your letting it go, you'll also be able to heal the other. Then you will be pure channel, so it's beautiful process. It can happen parallel together, everything, and you will see, oh my God, this 21 days you were helping them or you were helping yourself. It is like this. It's always amazing. It is a beautiful activity you are doing. I'm very happy.
Thank you for the blessings.
Yeah. Wonderful. Good. Anybody wants to ask any question from Meenakshi or anything?
Actually, I had the same question for you, but then you answered it immediately. So I think there's a big connection.
What was your question?
No, I actually had a question for Dev, and then he answered to you that, my question was this only, that all the people that come to him, they are obviously going through, like people like us, and they're going through so many things. So as a master, how does he handle the people going through all this? Because at times as humans we get stuck sometimes, like we don't want to intentionally, we know that we don't have to, and that's what our work is, but still, yeah, but I got the answer. Thank you.
I don't handle anybody, love handles everything.
I knew that answer was coming.
It is all very easy. You just don't get attached. You don't just get your ego in between. You just don't feel that you are the doer. You are a simple channel. You are just channeling the love, and it's between you and divine. I mean, the other person and divine. Love handles everything.
Yeah.
But when the ego comes, love goes. We feel ego as love. Now that's the power of, ego is that great capability of disgusting things. So it can take any shape. It's amazing. It has the amazing power. It's the like a vampire, that ghost which can get into any body and take shape. So ego has that power of take any shape. So ego can appear as love also inside you. Right. That's what happens in the case of attachments.
Yes.
Right. So ego can appear anything, but then you really need to be very much aware and purified, and not to do things for your gratification in any level, but to do things with the pure purpose of, if it is other person's growth, it is related with other person's growth, then whatever is required, whatever. So this purity of intention and pure clarity of mind, clarity of thoughts, and that's where I said that feel other person's emotion, but don't get affected by it. Because who will get affected? Your ego will get affected. Ego will think that, hey, I am a very good-hearted person. I have to feel their pain. No, know their pain. Don't feel their pain. Because if you know their pain, you will be able to guide them. If you feel their pain, you will be affected by that. And then you will just be feeling that the pain should not be there, but you will not be able to get the real solution for it. Right. So you have to remain on a space of complete awareness, love, and non-attachment. Right. And then everything is handled. Love handles everything. Don't get into this thing that I handle or you handle. Nobody can handle nothing. We all are just simple beings enjoying this life. Huh?
Yeah.
Nothing big we need to do. Yeah, we need to live such an amazing life that universe will feel like it's good that I sent this person down there. Yeah. It's like this.
Yeah.
So basically, we live in different cultures and different countries. We live a life where we feel, oh, we have to live a life where we make our parents proud. We have to live a life where we need to make our teachers or guru proud or our nation proud. I say, forget all these things. These are very small things. Live a life where you really make universe proud of yourself, that yeah, this was good. It's good that I created this person because he has really lived a life. Or she has really lived a life. But what happens? Universe just sits like this and say, oh my God, I gave this person life. And now this person is only crying, complaining, creating mess, saying that this is wrong, telling to me also that, oh God, you are useless. Oh universe, you have no intelligence. You don't know what to do. And then saying, oh, why me? Everybody is happy. Only I am sad. I said, hello. The universe feels that what the hell? Why the hell I have even given a life to this person? He's wasting it. Right? So you be such a happy kid that universe feel proud of you. And you then also can feel proud of yourself. Yeah, this is a good life. I'm doing good with myself. Right. And then it is beautiful. Yeah. Good.
Can I say something?
Yes, Carol.
Yeah.
I was longing to listen to your voice. Please say.
Okay. Thank you. First, I will say thank you to Nidhi because I know I like the way she presented, and it's like super simple about this, and I think I kind of need this. So between the difference in between the needs and the desire, but in my thought, and because it's kind of easy to do it when you meditate it and you are like sleep. Oh, it's okay, but like in the life, and it's like in during the day, it's different. So I like this idea. So thank you. I will practice it for sure. That's gonna be like in my list for this week, for sure. Because that's it's for me it's a huge thing, because my thoughts are like and I feel really busy all the time, and sometimes I just kind of feel overwhelmed about like all of these thoughts and like everything I have to do. So I think it's good, like if I can like just make some, maybe just class it or something like. So I think that's gonna help. So thank you for that. And I want also to share like this week, I don't know, like I'm doing meditation class like 2 times a week. And at first I was a bit like, I would say I was a bit shy or feeling uncomfortable, okay, to just like, to go out of of what I'm thinking. It's like the normal for here for North American, like to just so I was a bit afraid to share like the dance and this kind of things. But this week I put myself out of this box, and I try like the curtain dance, and after I just they start dancing, and after they sit and after they lie down. But I was really happy about it because they likes it. And I also was like, okay, this is like my first step to get out of my comfort zone in this way. So I was wanted to share that with you because it's like a new step for me. And I also like this idea of 21 days and like, or maybe 7, I don't know. It's like a kind of it's just helping me to join this call today, to just like to continue in this way, and just like so thank you guys at the end. I just don't know what to say because it's a mix of like language in my head, but it's yeah, I'm just happy to join you today. Thanks.
Wonderful, Carol. Yeah, I mean, no matter whatever it is, whatever way, just keep going and you will automatically start getting guidance. And also about this thing, it's a real question that many people feel that maybe telling people to dance or to move their body or to laugh, probably it's not a good idea. People will not like it somehow. But the thing is, understand, the mind is trained in certain manner to believe certain things in certain manner. Sometimes, for example, most of the time when you talk about meditation in the Western world, especially in Americas, North America, it is mainly based on the Buddhist understanding of meditation and mindfulness, and which is a very serious approach towards it. But you have to understand that behind everybody's mind, there is a soul. Everybody has. And soul likes to dance because soul is here for its own joy. Right? So if we reach to people's soul, if we develop a level of comfort and trust in them that they start to listen to us, whatever, when we do something, then you can find a space to actually put them through some what you think is challenging situation. Probably it is the comfort situation for them. But since you were taking it as a challenging situation in your mind, it was appearing as challenging situation to others also. And this is where you can also slowly come out of the box and realize that even if it is a challenging situation, I can experiment. You can share, you can discuss, you can also do circle of laughter, you can also do gibberish, you can also do many things. You can start with shaking your body, you can start with awareness walk, and you can start with the passing through. Everybody runs toward each other. Everything is ultimately related with connection with your own self. Everything make you to go more deep and to make you more connected with yourself. And we already have so many ways to do it. And you are absolutely free to try all these things, because when you realize that people actually liked it, because with you, they also they have this experience of breaking free from their mental ideas and, box also. And this is amazing. So beyond all the mind, beyond all the mental trainings, there is a soul. Soul likes love, peace, joy, all the things. And you can give them all the meditations which can actually handle any of this kind of energy, and they would love it. So, all good. It's a beautiful beginning. Huh? Very good. Very good. So, most of the time, when we talk about being a pure channel, you guys have to understand that being a pure channel means that you don't allow your inner blocks come in the way of your channeling. That time you are not you. The only thing you require to work as a channel is to remove yourself from the scene. So you are not Carol anyway. and you are not Meenakshi. You are not caged or stopped by this identity, because this identity has all your thought process, conditioning, mindset, skills, education, system, understanding, personality, individuality, blah, blah, blah. All this is this identity. We learn more about this in 300 hours, but like those who have gone through this, Meenakshi is there and Jivile, that the final freedom is actually the freedom from your own identity. That you live through this identity as a good tool and good usability, that this identity is a usable thing for me to live in this world of matrix. But deep inside, I'm free from this also. I am beyond this. So that cannot become my limit. And if you can do that, that becomes huge, because then nothing is your limit. Then you're very easy in doing crazy things like me. Huh? Be a little bit more crazy, huh? Life is fun. When you are more crazy, life is fun, of course. Yeah. Good. So, anybody wants to say anything or ask?
I think I just have one thing to share, because I went through the series of 100, 200, 300. I don't know if this is my mind that's picking up, but it just seems to be everywhere I go, whether it's social media, whether it's people. There are a lot of things that you covered during that 100, 200, 300. The messages keep coming. And like when you use the word matrix, now suddenly I'm seeing matrix word everywhere. And they are actually talking about it. They are talking about karmic, dharmic. And I'm like, why all these words that I heard 40 days ago? It's everywhere, literally. And that's why I'm saying I don't know if it's just that because these words I need after the training, or is it just that it's just how the universe is actually communicating. I don't know.
That's how the language of life works. You've learned this. This is how universe talks to you. This is how life talks to you. Right? There is no Akashvani happen like, okay, one voice comes from the sky and you hear this. No, this is how it talks to you. And it gives you the sign that, yeah, this is what it is. This is where you learn and this is where you need to progress and you need to move forward, which is beautiful.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify if I was still in Goa and Rishikesh, or is it just me? I'm picking up on all this. So yeah.
So there's a very beautiful thing. It's actually in a system, in an ancient system of 9 insights. It's called the first insight, which is that you start to become aware of the coincidences and you realize that actually there are no coincidences. It's life which is speaking to you or giving you some signs or telling you something. Nothing is a coincidence.
Yep.
And then when you start becoming aware of the coincidences, you realize that there are so many coincidences happening and you have been ignoring them just to think that, oh, they are coincidences, but no, that is a purposeful event. Right? It's beautiful that
Thank you.
are more aware about it. Yeah. Good, wonderful, guys. So I'm very happy to talk to you guys today. And now we will do a small meditation. We'll just sit in silence. We will do light mindfulness meditation. Okay. And then we will close the call. So sit comfortably with eyes closed. Make your palms open. Place your hands on your lap, on or your knees. Become aware of your body, how you are sitting. Become aware of your breath. Feel that you are completely present in this moment, in this space, in this time. And you are completely integrated. Feel that you are connected with the divine light, and a stream of divine light is coming from up above and filling up in your body, entering in your body through your crown. And feel that the light is filled up in your entire body and is now filled up in your mind also. The light is filled up in your mind and also it's filling up in all your thoughts. And now just sit with the light in your body, in your mind, and watch your mind. And as any thought arises, infuse the light in that thought, in your intention or in your feelings. And we'll see the thought will dissolve in the light. It will turn into the light. Or you can mentally repeat the word light, and the thought will go. Just keep infusing the light in all your thoughts. Slowly take 3 deep breaths. Move your fingers and toes. Put your hands together and drop them. Place them on your eyes and gently open your eyes. And rub the hands back on your face and on your body. Namaste. So good. It was very good, short and deep meditation. You guys can keep doing it every day. And I see you again in next call. Have a nice time, a nice cautious time, and do good to yourself and do good to others. Lots of love and light to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. You take care. Let's
Thank you.
hug.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love you all.
Thank you.
Love you all.
Thank you.